Alrighty, well, here we are together again at last. Welcome one, welcome all to the one, the only Junk Shop Library channel, home of the never-ending search for props. And of Improv Bible Study, the atheist Bible study, where we read every last word of the King James Version of 1611 and rip at the new asshole it so deserves from a modern atheist humanist perspective. If that sounds appealing to you, by all means, stick around, hit that thumbs up for me, and consider subscribing if you've not already subscribed. This show and others both like it and extremely not like it here on the Junk Shop Library channel would absolutely positively not be possible without the folks who have visited the address you now see scrolling across the bottom of your screen and pledged their ongoing support for as little as $1 a month. These folks are in some vague approximation of alphabetical order. These folks literally couldn't do it without y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so very, very much. And I don't normally do it this way, but I'm going to shout out each and every one of y'all today because it's my channel and I feel like it, so I can do it if I want. The Atheist Pastor, Aunt Jer, B, Bill, Black Sofa, Brainbug, Diana, Espresso Cat, Greg, Godless Granny, Junie, Kim, Linda, The Lone Wanderer, M, Microraptor, Nikki, Ox, Paul, PJ, Rain, Robert, X, Santi the Sane, and Wild Eden. In a special and particular, and thus getting second shout-outs today, are my top 2 tiers worth of patrons, my illuminated manuscript Captain Kimothy, and my genuine calfskin level patrons Bill, and very first patron, infamous atheist activist, the one and only Mr. Paul Cash. These folks have really and truly gone well above and far beyond in their support of the channel. Some of the we do here, we literally could not have done without the ongoing support of these 3 amazing folks from their various corners of the globe. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. It makes a tremendous, tremendous difference. Alrighty. And my wonderful wife, Julie LaVoice, is in the chat. Good to see you, my love, as ever. Make sure you're subscribed to Julie's channel for Wine and Reason, streaming every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. We got an announcement. We do. Linda's got a snowstorm. All right. Well, stay safe up there, my friend. Stay safe and stay warm. We got an announcement. And I am unanimous in this. We are on our regular schedule here on the channel the rest of this week. Today is Wednesday. I have to check my phone because I don't damn know. Today is Wednesday, the 3rd of February. So we will have Mental Health Thursday tomorrow at 3 Eastern. We will have Improv Bible Study Friday at 3 Eastern. We will have the An Atheist Reads the Book of Mormon stream Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Entirely too late for a lot of my folks across the big pond. I acknowledge that. Not much else to do about it. There's only so many hours in the day, and everybody streams. Everybody does stream. I tell a lie. We will not have Mental Health Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have the TMI show, Mental Health Thursday, not conglomeration, that's rocks. What's the word I'm looking for? Collaboration at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thank you, a bit of tea and Danish, for reminding me of that, because otherwise some folks out there are going to be real damn confused come the afternoon of the day that is tomorrow. All right, so what's the big announcement, Junk Shop? That's essentially just the same stuff you always do. Except about once a quarter, you do collab with Linda on Thursdays. What's the big announcement? Well, the big announcement is we ain't going to do any of that shit in any of those time slots this coming up week, starting Monday the 8th. Already got it set up on your channel. Go, Linda, with the proactivity. Nice. What would we do without you? Anyway, all of which is to say, the big announcement is here on the Junk Shop Library channel, we will not be streaming nothing at 3 p.m. Eastern all week long, because old Junk Shop done gone and got themselves a job. An actual, real, for sure, grown-up, adult banker's hours job. So old Junk Shop will be doing the work at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so we'll not be streaming. We will still be streaming at some point, at some time over this coming up week. Next coming up week. But we do not know on what days or on what days or at what times. It strictly and totally depends on how many spoons I have left at the end of any given office day. So I just have to ask y'all to bear with me and give me feedback as to what times work best for the majority of y'all when I start experimenting with streaming at particular times. Who knows? I might end up going full Nakasuchi and streaming first thing in the goddamn morning and making that part of my wake-up routine along with my coffee. Night owl that I am, that doesn't strike me as a particularly pleasant option, but I might end up doing it, might try it. Who knows? I might like it. Who knows? So, next week, make sure to get ready to leave me feedback in the comments below. Somebody besides the trolls and Black Sofa got to get involved in the comments below. Don't think I don't see y'all not getting involved in the comments below. Cheers to all y'all. Y'all know I love you whether you get involved in the comments below or not. Julie, thank you. We do have a couple stream tomorrow night. That will be Thursday night, the 4th. Yes. Don't know what we're going to talk about. Not entirely sure what time it's going to be, but we'll get that set up. Make sure you got your bell notifications turned on. And hopefully you'll get a bell notification. There was one other thing. God damn it. Don't know what it is. If it's important, I hope it'll come back to me. All right. Well, old Junk Shop done blathered on about old Junk Shop long enough, I think. Y'all ready to topple Jerusalem? I'm kind of ready to topple Jerusalem. Okie dokie. Where in the name of hell were we? That's what it was. Thank you, Julie. I am a bad friend to my friends. I am on Godless Granny's stream tonight. So, along with a really spectacular setup of some fascinating other people, y'all gonna want to be there. Where is Meaty Nuts when you need his ass? Somebody make sure and find that link and drop it in the chat if you would be so kind. I forgot to put it in the description because I was cranking out this stream at the last damn minute because I thought in my great wisdom it would be a good idea to stream early because I've got commitments later. Geo Sam, rock on. How you doing today, my friend? Okay, we did 39. We blinded Zedekiah. Okay, 40. Wow. These glasses, looking a little bit of Dame Edna in these glasses, aren't I? Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Dropping those links. I'm not in love with these glasses. Anyway, they help me to see the word of the Lord, though, so we're just going to have to keep rolling. 40. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, after that Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, had let him go from Ramah, when he had taken him, being bound in chains, among all that were carried away captive of Jerusalem and Judah, which were carried away captive unto Babylon. And the captain of the guard took Jeremiah, and said unto him, The Lord thy God hath pronounced this evil upon this place. Now the Lord hath brought it, and done according as he hath said, because ye have sinned against the Lord, and have not obeyed his voice. Therefore this thing is come upon you. And now behold, I loose thee this day from the chains which were upon thine hand. If it seem good unto thee to come with me into Babylon, come, and I will look well unto thee. But if it seem ill unto thee to come with me to Babylon, forbear. Behold, all the land is before thee. Whither it seemeth good and convenient for thee to go, thither go. Now while he was not yet gone back, he said, Go back also to Gedaliah the son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, whom the king of Babylon hath made governor over the cities of Judah, and dwell with him among the people. Or go whithersoever seemeth convenient unto thee to go. So the captain of the guard gave him victuals and a reward, and let him go. Then went Jeremiah unto Gedaliah the son of Ahikam to Mizpah, and dwelt with him among the people that were left in the land. Now, when all the captains of the forces which were in the fields, even they and their men, heard that the king of Babylon had made Gedaliah the son of Ahikam governor in the land, and had committed unto him men and women and children, and of the poor of the land, of them that were not carried away captive to Babylon, then they came to Gedaliah to Mizpah, even Ishmael the son of Nethaniah, and Johanan and Jonathan the sons of Kareah, and Sariah the son of Tanhumeth, and the sons of Ephai the Netophathite, and Jezaniah the son of a Maakathite. Y'all, we done this shit before. Because this ends with the thou speakest falsely of Ishmael. the rumor that Ishmael is doing an uprising that comes out not to be true. Y'all, thankfully Mark Caesar's not here. I'm going to have to start marking through at least these chapter titles. Because this is the second fucking time in a row I done this. I feel smart. Wasting time with junk shop in the word of the Lord. Y'all know you love me. I'm like Gossip Girl. 41. Now it came to pass in the 7th month that Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, the son of Elishama, of the seed royal, and the princes of the king, even 10 men with him, came unto Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, to Mizpah, and there they did eat bread together in Mizpah. Then arose Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, and the 10 men that were with him, and smote Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, with the sword, and slew him, whom the king of Babylon had made governor over the land. Ishmael also slew all the Jews that were with him, even with Gedaliah at Mizpah, and the Chaldeans that were found there, and the men of war. And it came to pass the 2nd day after he had slain Gedaliah, and no man knew it, that there came certain from Shechem, from Shiloh, and from Samaria, even 80 men, having their beards shaven, and their clothes rent, and having cut themselves, with offerings and incense in their hand, to bring them to the house of the Lord. And Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, went forth from Mizpah to meet them, weeping all along as he went. And it came to pass, as he met them, he said unto them, Come to Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam. And it was so, when they came into the midst of the city, that Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, slew them, and cast them into the midst of the pit, he and the men that were with him. But 10 men were found among them that said unto Ishmael, Slay us not, for we have treasures in the field of wheat and barley and oil and of honey. So he forbare, and slew them not among their brethren. Now, the pit wherein Ishmael had cast all the dead bodies of the men whom he had slain because of Gedaliah, was it which Asa the king had made for fear of Baasha, king of Israel, and Ishmael the son of Nethaniah filled it with them that were slain. Then Ishmael carried away captive all the residue of the people that were at Mizpah, even the king's daughters, and all the people that remained in Mizpah, whom Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, had committed to Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam. And Ishmael, the son of Nethaniah, carried them away captive and departed to go over to the Ammonites. But when Johanan, the son of Kareah, and all the captains of the forces that were with him, heard of all the evil that Ishmael the son of Nethaniah had done, then they took all the men, and went to fight with Ishmael the son of Nethaniah, and found him by the great waters that are in Gibeon. Now it came to pass that when all the people which were in Ishmael saw Johanan the son of Kareah, and all the captains of the forces that were with him, then they were glad. So all the people that Ishmael had carried away captive from Mizpah cast about and returned, and went unto Johanan the son of Kareah. But Ishmael the son of Nethaniah escaped from Johanan with 8 men, and went to the Ammonites. Then took Johanan the son of Kareah, and all the captains of the forces that were with him, and all the remnant of the people whom he had recovered from Ishmael the son of Nethaniah, from Mizpah, after that he had slain Gedaliah the son of Ahikam, even mighty men of war, and the women, and the children, and the eunuchs, whom he had brought again from Gibeon. And they departed, and dwelt in the habitation of Chimham, which is by Bethlehem, to go to enter into Egypt, because of the Chaldeans, because they were afraid of them, because Ishmael the son of Nethaniah had slain Gedaliah the son of Ahikam, whom the king of Babylon made governor in the land. And then we have the very busy, very smitey, very slay-y 41st chapter of the book of Jeremiah. Hey, harmonica man, what's going on? Okie dokie. So, as the kings of Babylon are wont to do when they conquer a people, Nebuchadnezzar or Nebuchadrezzar, whichever one of the two of them is in power at the time, it's been very vague and hard to keep track of in the book of Jeremiah. Go away. Sets up a provisional government. Puts the joint under the control of Gedaliah. Now, in the last chapter, Gedaliah was warned that this Ishmael fellow had it in his mind to mount a rebellion and slay him. But he dismissed it as a lie, as slander. He would not hear of it. He would not hear the warning. Well, come to find out, it was the God's honest truth, because Ishmael done raised himself up against Gedaliah, the provisional governor, and done slew him and his entire household, rounded up everybody else, taking them off captive, and headed off for the land of the fucking Ammonites. Well, somebody loyal to the king of Babylon, good old what's-his-face, and I'm not going to bother to look it up, because there was a lot of fucking weird-ass names in that chapter. It was like being back in goddamn Numbers again. Rounds themselves up a little army and heads off after Mr. Provisional Governor slaying Ishmael, who slew Gedaliah, and his men, and his women, and his children, and his eunuchs. You know shit gets serious when somebody's doing a eunuchicide. Heads off, finds him by the great water, and everybody that Ishmael is rounded up and is dragging off to the land of the Ammonites says, well, thank fucking God, I didn't want to go into the land of the Ammonites. Goes back over and says, fuck this shit, we're going back off to Babylon. And the only people that escape and decide not to gather up and go back off to Babylon is the regional governor slaughtering Ishmael and some rando 8 fuckers who were loyal to him, and they hightail it off across the burning-ass desert TM into the land of the Ammonites, never to be seen or heard from again, at least until the next chapter. And everybody else rounds the hell up and fucks off back to Babylon. How's that for a chapter? I don't hardly know what to fucking say. I mean, I wish I had skill as an animator and a comedic musician. This would be fucking hilarious in stop motion, claymation, some shit. Everybody going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and getting all threatened and put down and getting all smote and getting all taken off, and the land of the Ammonites over here, and you could literally have like a prehistoric creature with a shell. That would be funny. But I can't do that. So I'm just having to make use of extensive use of the phrase fuck off too, and lots of wild, wavy gestures. You all knew what to expect when you rolled up in here today. You knew damn well I was a snake before you let me in. I've been doing this for 2 fucking years and I ain't changed shit other than the background. And of course my hair. Y'all remember the... had the fucking Phil Spector hair for entirely too goddamn long. Alright. God damn it, let go. That's better. Alright. $42. Then all the captains of the forces, and Johanan the son of Kareah, and Jezaniah the son of Hoshaiah, and all the people, from the least even unto the greatest, came near, and said unto Jeremiah the prophet, remember Jeremiah the prophet? Let, we beseech thee, our supplication be accepted before thee, and pray for us unto the Lord thy God, even for all this remnant, for we are left but a few of many, as thine eyes do behold us, that the Lord thy God may shew us the way wherein we may walk, and the thing that we may do. Then Jeremiah the prophet said unto them, I have heard you. Behold, I will pray unto the Lord your God according to your words, and it shall come to pass that whatsoever thing the Lord shall answer you, I will declare it unto you. I will keep nothing back from you. Then they said to Jeremiah, the Lord be a true and faithful witness between us, if we do not, even according to all things for which the Lord thy God shall send thee to us, whether it be good or whether it be evil, we will obey the voice of the Lord our God, to whom we send thee, that it may be well with us when we obey the voice of the Lord our God. And it came to pass after 10 days that the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah. Then called he Johanan the son of Kareah, and all the captains of the forces which were with him, and all the people, from the least even to the greatest. And he said unto them, Thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, unto whom ye sent me to present your supplication before him, if ye will still abide in this land, then will I build you up, and not pull you down, and I will plant you, and not pluck you up. For I repent me of the evil that I have done unto you. Be not afraid of the king of Babylon, of whom ye are afraid. Be not afraid of him, saith the Lord, for I am with you to save you, and to deliver you from his hand. And I will shew mercies unto you, that he may have mercy upon you, and cause you to return to your own land. But if ye say, we will not dwell in this land, neither obey the voice of the Lord your God, saying, No, but we will go into the land of Egypt, where we shall see no war, nor hear the sound of the trumpet, nor have hunger of bread, and there will we dwell. And now therefore hear the word of the Lord, ye remnant of Judah. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, if ye wholly set your faces to enter the land of Egypt, and to go to sojourn there, then it shall come to pass that the sword which ye feared shall overtake you there in the land of Egypt, and the famine whereof ye were afraid shall follow close after you there in Egypt, and there ye shall die. So shall it be with all the men that set their faces to go into Egypt to sojourn there. They shall die by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence, and none of them shall remain or escape from the evil that I will bring upon them. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, as mine anger and my fury hath been poured forth upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem, so shall my fury be poured forth upon you when ye shall enter into Egypt, and ye shall be an execration, and an astonishment, and a curse, and a reproach, and ye shall see this place no more. The Lord hath said concerning you, O ye remnant of Judah, go ye not into Egypt. No, certainly that I have admonished you this day, for ye dissembled in your hearts when ye sent me unto the Lord your God, saying, pray for us unto the Lord our God, and according unto all that the Lord our God shall say, so declare unto us, and we will do it. And now I have this day declared it to you. But ye have not obeyed the voice of the Lord your God, nor anything for the which he hath sent me unto you. Now therefore know certainly that ye shall die by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence, in the place whither ye desire to go and to sojourn. There we have 42. All right. Now, Prophet Jeremiah getting all prophetic and shit. That's what I expect from an Old Testament prophet. None of this, and I shall be merciful upon you. Shit. No. The sword, the famine, the pestilence. All right. So, the remnant of Israel. The ones that the Babylonians ain't killed. The ones that the Chaldeans ain't killed. The ones that Ishmael, who rose up against Gedaliah, ain't killed. The remnant of Israel come to Jeremiah the prophet. Say, hey, Jerry, we ain't know what to do. We ain't had a word of the Lord in quite some time. We was hoping you could get a prophetic word for us, because we do not know what to do. And we have been reduced to such cluelessness that even in these days, we are willing to ask God what to do. Despite the fact that we ain't asked God what to do for shit for like 4 fucking generations, we're ready to give it a shot now. And old Jerry says, all righty. You want a word of the Lord? I'll give you a word of the Lord. You just wait here. I'll be back shortly with a word from the Lord. And young Jerry proceeds to fuck right off for a 10-day vacation. And after young Jerry done sat around with his feet up, fucking getting trashed on tequila and rereading all of his Lee Child books. I don't fucking know what the prophets do in their downtime. After 10 fucking days, the word of the Lord comes to him, and he comes back. Says, hey, you remember like 10 fucking days ago when you asked me for the word from the Lord? Well, I got it for you. You should have got Prophecy Prime. I could have gotten it overnight shipped to you, motherfucker. And they say, well, what the fuck are we supposed to do? We've been sitting around with our thumbs up our... We've been sitting around for 10 fucking days waiting for this prophetic word you said you were going to bring to it. He says, all right, here's the deal. The word of the Lord says, sit your ass down and stay put. Nope, I am not fooling. The word of the Lord is that y'all ass need to stay exactly where you are. Make the most of it. And one of these days, he'll take you back to Jerusalem. Now, I know that there's some among y'all who have noticed that just right over yonder way is the pleasant and prosperous and rich as goddamn fuck land of Egypt. And some of y'all thinking of moving there and setting up camp. God has noticed that some of y'all got this plan to move to Egypt, and you were just hoping that the word of the Lord would be to say you should move to Egypt. Some of y'all already packed and ready to go. God sees all. Here's the deal. You can go to Egypt. That's fine. One little catch. You can go to Egypt. Y'all ass gonna die. Sword, famine, pestilence, anything else the Lord happens to think of, he gonna smite. And he gonna smite y'all ass in the next fucking week. You know how much trouble he went to get y'all ass out of Egypt the last time you were down there? Don't fucking go to Egypt, you dumb son of a bitch. Stay your ass where you're put. And one of these days, when it's good and goddamn time, he's gonna take you back to the promised land. Like he promised. Y'all ain't exactly the Mensa candidates, are you? Jesus Christ. You got it. Stay y'all ass put where you are. This is not a difficult prophecy. I'm not asking of you a great deal. It's just not hard. So, what did they do? We gonna find out. In chapter 43. Y'all got guesses? Because I got guesses. Just based on the great faithfulness with which they have abided by the word of the Lord via the prophet Jeremiah so far, I got guesses. You know what, Mark? I think you're right. I'm pulling that up on the screen. I think the main difference between an atheist and a believer is that the atheist thinks this shit is just a story. And the believer thinks this is history. I suspect you of being correct. 43. And it came to pass that when Jeremiah had made an end of speaking unto all the people all the words of the Lord their God, for which the Lord their God had sent him to them, even all these words, then spake Azariah the son of Hoshea, and Johanan the son of Kareah, and all the proud men, saying unto Jeremiah, Thou speakest falsely. The Lord our God hath not sent thee to say, Go not into Egypt to sojourn there. But Baruch, the son of Neriah, setteth thee on against us, for to deliver us into the hand of the Chaldeans, that they might put us to death, and carry us away captives to Babylon. So Johanan the son of Kareah, and all the captains of the forces, and all the people obeyed not the voice of the Lord to dwell in the land of Judah. But Johanan the son of Kareah, and all the captains of the forces, took all the remnant of Judah that were returned from all nations, whither they had been driven, to dwell in the land of Judah, even men and women and children, and the king's daughters, and every person that Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, had left, with Gedaliah the son of Ahikam the son of Shaphan, and Jeremiah the prophet, and Baruch the son of Neriah. So they came into the land of Egypt, for they obeyed not the voice of the Lord. Thus came they even to Tahpanhes. Then came the word of the Lord unto Jeremiah in Tahpanhes, saying, Take great stones in thine hand, and hide them in the clay in the brick kiln, which is at the entry of Pharaoh's house in Tahpanhes, in the sight of the men of Judah. And say unto them, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will send and take Nebuchadrezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant, and will set his throne upon these stones that I have hid, and he shall spread his royal pavilion over them. And when he cometh, he shall smite the land of Egypt, and deliver such as are for death to death, and such as are for captivity to captivity, and such as are for the sword to the sword. And I will kindle a fire in the houses of the gods of Egypt, and he shall burn them, and carry them away captives, and he shall array himself with the land of Egypt as a shepherd putteth on his garment, and he shall go forth from thence in peace. He shall break also the images of Beth Shemesh that is in the land of Egypt, and the houses of the gods of the Egyptians shall he burn with fire. And there we have chapter 43. I win my little bet. All right, so 42, the word of the Lord comes to young Jerry, and he brings it to the people. Says, stay y'all ass put, and everything will be fine. If you go to Egypt, everything will not be fine, and y'all ass gonna be smoked with a great smiting, with sword, with pestilence, with, what was the other thing? Famine? You're going to be all kinds of smoked. Don't go to Egypt, you dumb sons of bitches. So, of course, the leaders of Israel turn to young Jerry and say, you know what I think? Y'all pardon me. Something's blooming and my nose, it itches. The leaders of Israel turn to young Jerry and say, you know what I think? I think you're lying to us. I think you're in cahoots with Baruch. You're in Baruch cahoots. You're trying to get us taken off captive to Babylon and dead. So as for you, and as for your word from the Lord, I have this to say unto thee. And then you fuck off down to Egypt. These children of Israel, they're not big fans of young Jerry, are they? Well, nevertheless, despite them being such not big fans of young Jerry, they take young Jerry along down to Egypt. And when they get there, the word of the Lord comes to young Jerry again. Says, hey, you see this giant-ass oven, this brick-making kiln that's right at the entrance to the city? I want you to do a symbolic prophesying for me. So young Jerry gathers up giant fuck-off rocks and puts them in the brick-making oven. And when the people ask him, what the fuck are you doing putting rocks in the brick-making oven? Young Jerry says, you know what? It's just a little, it's a marker. Marker for what? For where the king of Babylon is gonna set up his fucking throne, you goddamn idiots. Y'all ass could have stayed in the land of Judah. You could have stayed in the promised land like Yahweh goddamn told you to, and you would have been reestablished as a great and mighty kingdom under God. But would you listen? The fuck you would. You decided it would be a better idea to trek all the way off westward across the burning ass desert TM to go back to Egypt. Egypt! You know, the legendarily bad place for Israel. The place where Yahweh had to move heaven and earth, literally, and water, god damn it, to get y'all ass out of the last time you were down there. And now you're going back on your own fucking terms, your own volition, to Egypt. You dumb sons of bitches. You could have stayed where you were. But no. You done smoked your provisional government. You done marched off across the burning ass desert TM. You done moved into Egypt. Y'all thought Nebuchadnezzar did a smiting before. You ain't seen shit for smiting. When he comes into town and sets up his throne where this brick-making oven was, he's gonna smite the whole goddamn country. He's gonna knock down the high places. He's gonna burn the idols with fire. He's gonna fucking, you should have listened. It's gonna be bad. I told you to stay put. You could have done it the easy way. sat on your ass. All God commanded you to do. You came to me, says young Jerry. You came to me and said, we will do whatever the Lord requires of us. And what did the Lord require of you? To sit on your fucking ass exactly where you were. Fuck all of y'all. Just absolutely to hell with you. Now God's going to have to journey out of his land. He's going to have to come all the way down to Egypt. He's going to have to do a great and mighty smiting. All he wanted you to do was sit on your ass and do nothing. You could have stayed put. You dumb sons of bitches wouldn't stay put. You fucked off to Egypt, staying in the goddamn promised land, and it wasn't good enough for you. We were going to rebuild Jerusalem that Nebuchadnezzar smited down. You were going to be just fine under a basic provisional government that was going to allow you to keep on worshiping Yahweh. But no, you murdered it. The entire provisional government. Take care, Mark Caesar. Stay out of Egypt. Now you're in Egypt. Now God's going to have to motivate Nebuchadnezzar, or Nebuchadrezzar, whichever one it is now. It's kind of hard to keep track. To come all the way across the burning ass desert, TM, and smite Egypt. Wasn't even part of the plan. All right. Well, come Friday, we'll see what happens in chapter 43. I got my suspicions. Amiga Nuts got it right. Where'd it go? There it is. Are you trying to make sense of the big book of war crimes and outdated regulations utter madness and abuse? All right. Well, we're coming up on the top of the hour, y'all. And I'm coming up on the end of my voice from all the shouting and yelling I did and silly voices unexpected. I hope y'all enjoyed improv Bible study today. Got to do an unexpected amount of crazy. Hope to see you back here tomorrow. Or no, I tell a lie. Over on Linda's channel tomorrow for the TMI Mental Health Extravaganza. 3:15 Eastern. Am I remembering correct? All right. Special thanks once again to all my patrons for their ongoing support during this interesting time. We will see y'all again soon. Stay safe out there, y'all. If you ain't reported that video yet that Godless Granny and I keep going on about, the link's in the description of her last video and of my stream entitled Junk Shop versus Grayson Fritz. Report it. Let's get this asshole off of YouTube. Yeah. Man's name leaves a bad taste in old junk shop's mouth. So, until we gather again, wherever, whenever that is. As we always say before we roll out of here, everybody take care. Everybody be safe. Stand against hate. And we will see y'all again soon. Bye now.